Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes, presented by Astrology Hub. This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you. Hi everyone, welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for May 6th through the 12th. I hope you guys are all having a great week out there. Now, if you're watching live or watching the recording, I would love to know where you're tuning in from. And our bonus question for this week is, where is Aries in your natal chart? Now, why am I so curious about where Aries is in your chart? It is because Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, optimism, is leaving Pisces and moving into Aries this week. This is a big transit to talk about. Now, if you're curious about how this energy may play out in your life, I really invite you to think back to 2010, 2011. What are some highlighted themes that come up for you when you reflect back? It's likely that you're going to see some of those themes show up now, but what your job is to ensure that you grasp every opportunity that's coming your way so it can help you both in the short term and in the long term. Now, this Aries energy, this Jupiter and Aries energy speaks to fiery, bold confidence, to making your own way, to thinking of the big picture. There's a lot of inspiration and a lot of originality that you can draw from with this transit. Now, honestly, with Jupiter and Aries in a very real way, you're about to strike a match and expand out into brand new territory. Even though there's some familiar themes, it's still new territory. I look forward to speaking to all of the signs about how they can make the most of this energy. Now, this week, we also have Venus, who moved into Aries last week just after the eclipse, offering some suggestions via sextile to Mercury as the weekend kicks off. Now, this is an easy flow of ideas that can definitely inspire or add to some of the revisions that Mercury will work on as he moves into his retrograde on May 10th. Now, I will admit that there are some challenges with Mercury retrograde. Communication in general feels rushed, loud, and often misunderstood, but the invitation of a Mercury retrograde is to slow down, to take your time, to look for the hidden lessons or the new perspective that holds a brilliant insight that you can use on your path going forward. Now, by the time I see you next week, the sun will have taken a few suggestions from Mars and Pisces, and he will meet up with the North Node, illuminating what needs to be revised so you can follow the path that is calling you with your whole heart. All right, guys, just as a weekly reminder, please be sure to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign to get a better overall view of how you can work with this week's energy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at your week. Now, Gemini, last week, right after the eclipse, Venus stepped into an area of your life that supports your dreams, your friends, and your community. Inspiration around all relationships, friendships, one-on-one, and how to communicate with them is really up for you right now. So I encourage you to look for new people that really inspire that burning fire, that courage that you have building inside of you. Now, this same area of your life will be amplified as Jupiter moves into Aries this week. You may quickly find that your social calendar is packed, or the ideas about how you can network, what you can do to reach your dreams and your goals are simply endless. Now, I encourage you to really think back to 2010 and 2011 if you had anything going on then. My question to you is, did you make the most of that networking? Did you make the most of those friendships and how you're communicating and connecting with people? This reflection will help you set your sights and ambitions really high with this energy as Jupiter moves into Aries. Now, Gemini, you are a master at multitasking. And as your ruling planet, Mercury, moves into retrograde, you may find that you are revising and planning forward, all while jumping on opportunities as they arise at the same time. I do encourage you that if you hear or see something more than once, to slow down, to look for the lesson, say, okay, well, I've seen this more than once. Something's trying to tell me something, and kind of dial into what this is. This action will really help you work with all that deep transformational energies that began to unfold last week and really work to move forward with your overall dream. I do hope you have a great week, Gemini. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a timestamped Star Sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star /star signs.